We often see crime rise as temperatures go up, which means spring and summer can be the busiest times of the year.
Yeah, and that can be particularly challenging when you don't have a full staff, which is something the Salt Lake City Police Department has dealt with. ABC4's Courtney Johns joining us live in Salt Lake City with more on how many openings the police department's working with now and if it's improving. Courtney.
Yeah, Emily, the Salt Lake City Police Department says they have nearly 40 positions to fill right now. And that may sound like a lot, but it's so much better than what they were looking at a year ago.
There were a lot of officers across the country who were reevaluating their careers in law enforcement. Law enforcement across the country during that time was really taxed.
That time frame was 2020 into early 2021. Brent Weisberg with the Salt Lake City Police Department says vacancies were roughly double the amount they have now.
This is still part of a rebuilding process for not only law enforcement throughout the country, but certainly here in Salt Lake City.
Right now they have 38 open positions, and Weisberg says a new officer requires roughly 5 months of training before they can get to the real police work. Lateral officers, those are people who have worked in a different police department, need about 13 weeks.
But if you can get that influx of lateral officers to come to the department, it can certainly help at an initial phase to raise the staffing levels.
Weisberg says they're also looking at ways to be more efficient.
If there are low-level calls for service that don't necessarily need a police officer to respond, that those can be handled through a different mechanism.
Like online reporting or a civilian response team, something that's currently being considered by the city. Weisberg says the goal is to have enough employees so officers can do what they love doing most, being out in the community, helping others.
But we also want to make sure that we have enough police officers to be able to respond to those emergency in-progress calls.
Weisberg says if the city approves funding for the civilian response team, we could see one as early as spring of 2023. And he says they will take all the help they can get, saying that they've seen an increase of nearly 10% of calls compared to this time last year. Reporting live in Salt Lake City, Courtney Johns, ABC4 News.